Hi, I'm Chris Cheney. I'm an artist based in Melbourne, and welcome to week 13 of the Milan Art Institute Mastery Program. This is my journey through the program. It's a one-year study course to take you from not being an artist. It teaches you how to draw and oil paint, and then it teaches you all the way how to be a professional artist. So this is week 13, and this week was all about self-portraits. So we started off by drawing just our features. I'm trying to do this backwards. And this just looks so weird. And I don't know if I really captured my features, but kind of reminds me of that weird skin face thing in Doctor Who. And then we did a self-portrait from life, which I drew a little bit small. And I always have this thing where I make my nose too long and then the bit between my nose and my lips too long, and the whole face just gets really long. So I think I managed to rein it in on this one. Drawing from life was much harder. And then we were able to draw from photos. So this is a drawing from a photo. The hand looks weird, but it looks weird in the photo too. So that was great. A lot of drawing practice, also portraits, and then we did an oil painting. So you can see here. So this is the same image, and I just chose to do an oil painting of it. And what I did was, just trying to think about color, the background I did the glaze in blue, and then for the figure I did the glaze in orange, just to try to get the complementary color scheme going. And then when I sort of did the opaques layer, I continued on with the blues. So it's like blues and greens in the background, and then orange and reds in the foreground to try and get that pop against the complementary colors. Anyway, and then the edges that are sort of fading into the back. So the back of the hat here, and this hair, and then this back shoulder and the back of the hat here, I've blurred them out to sort of give them that effect of receding into space. And you can see, so that painting took me probably 8 hours to do, but compared to this self-portrait from life, which was A, from life, and B, it was olive prima, so I didn't get to spend as much time on this. You can see like what a difference this makes, being able to work in layers. So I think the hat area came out quite successfully. I really like the sort of the yellows and the blues in the hats, and that is kind of what we were learning in the white on white lesson, is how to describe a white object in space and how to show the dimensionality of that and still have it look like a white object. So that's week 13. It's all self-portraits. And the interesting thing that they talked about was, like, because we're painting ourselves, there are certain subconscious things that tend to come out in a self-portrait. So for me, I always draw my mouth too big. It just doesn't matter what I'm doing. So at least I know that, and I can pull it back. So I think in here, the mouth came out quite big. And I guess, like, you know, it's okay, well, what do I think? Maybe I think that I talk too much, or maybe I think that, you know, I shouldn't, you know, that I have a big mouth, so I'm a little bit worried about what I say. Who knows, right? It's what are our insecurities that come out. And so on this one, my mouth was like all the way out here. So I had to really rein it in a bit. And even this is actually a little bit big on this side. But anyway, there we go. That is week 13. And next week, I get to do an oil painting and pick my own subject matter, which is going to be great. So stay tuned, see what I pick. All right. If you like what you see and you want to see more, you can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, social media. I've got a blog, so you can go to my website and actually read more and see more pictures. All right. I'll see you next week. Thanks.